Hey guys, this is Rahul and today we have a drag race between the Royal Enfield Classic 350 and the Honda Highness CB350. Let's look at the specs. The Honda Highness is producing 20.8 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 30 Newton meters of torque at a very low 3,500 RPM. The Classic 350 on the other hand has a single-cylinder air-cooled engine similar to the configuration of the Honda Highness, but it produces 20.2 horsepower at 6,100 RPM and 27 Newton meters of torque at 4,000 RPM. This gives the Highness slight advantage on paper, but what really opens up the gap between the two motorcycles is the weight difference. At 181 kilograms, the Highness is 14 kg lighter than the Classic, and yet it has 2-liter more of fuel tank capacity. Finally, the rider weight. I weigh around 72 kilograms, so I'll be riding the Classic 350. The other rider weighs 8 kgs more than me, and the RE has a near empty tank just on the brink of reserve, whereas the Highness still has 30 to 40% fuel in the tank. So we've cut down the weight difference to make it a more even matchup. Pause the video right now and comment down below, in these conditions, who do you think will win? Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go! Highness just disappeared in that drag race despite all the advantage we gave to the Classic 350 with the lighter rider and less fuel. I feel the difference is due to the gearing ratios and maybe even a larger size sprocket on the Highness. Though we don't have any confirmed information, I feel the Highness is using a larger sprocket. It's also tuned way more towards that 0 to 100 acceleration, and it gives it a huge advantage. Though the power difference between the motorcycles is only 0.6 horsepower, the difference looks much more when you compare the 0 to 100 timings. Round 2. As usual, round 2 provided similar results, and we just did it to confirm that we launched both the bikes properly in the first attempt. This is to keep the testing more scientific. Sometimes motorcycles are tuned for better in-gear acceleration or low-end cruising, and since these are mainly touring bikes or relaxed riding motorcycles, that is more useful than the 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 timing in day-to-day situations. So we had to test out the rolling acceleration in third gear with 40 km per hour speed on both of the motorcycles.
Third gear laga, third gear, aste aste kore third gear ar 40 koro, third gear e 40.
Once again, the CB350 was a clear winner. I can already read the comments that drag is not important for these type of motorcycles, but if you're touring in Indian highways, you will often have to come to a complete stop or slow down behind trucks, and a faster acceleration gets you back up to your cruising speed that much quicker. So in an all-day ride, that does save up quite a bit of time. There's no real arguments against this. We've ridden a multitude of bikes, and having a higher acceleration is not just for racing. It comes useful in day-to-day overtaking scenarios, in city traffic, as well as highway touring. And a faster motorcycle will get you to your destination quicker, which will save you the trouble of often riding after sunset. so you would be safe on a faster bike. Thanks for watching.